Aloha, beautiful ones. I am delighted to be with you here today, tonight, whenever you find me. I am Dr. Amber Mele'ha We'd, and I'm here to bring you into a place, a state of dragon full moon energy. And I'm really delighted to be doing this because I hadn't planned on it, but then as these sacred assignments go, the dragons started to talk to me. And one in particular who announced that she is the full moon dragon. So I know you can find lots of astrology in other places, and do it because this is a doozy. And I'm bringing this energy of this lunar eclipse to you through the energy of this full moon dragon. So I want to begin with an invocation, a calling in, but also an honoring of this dragon. So let's take a moment to really bring ourselves into the present. Great winged one of starlight and moonfire, dragon of the eclipse, we welcome you. You who ride the currents of becoming and who soar ahead, I love that, of shadow and light, and don't flee from endings, but breathe them into new beginnings. We call you now by your name, SairAve. And we ask you to come, illumined guardian of ancient skies, you who remember the first heartbeat of Gaia and the last breath of forgotten stars. Come to our circle, come to our bones. Wrap us in your fearless flame and dissolve old bindings with your breath of truth. Show us what to release with honor and to grieve what has passed and to rise with grace into what is next. It's a beautiful cycle, isn't it? To really dissolve the old, release it with honor, to grieve what has passed, to thank what has passed, and rise with grace into what is next. SairAve, you are not a creature of fantasy, but you are a soul of change. You are the fierce midwife of all of us that must awaken, that are called to awaken. We offer you our fears, our doubts, our timelines that have frayed and faltered. In return, give us your clarity. Give us your vision across the galaxies. Give us your wild trust in transformation. Full moon dragon, SairAve, be with us now as this eclipse opens its portal. Be with the rhythm of our hearts, the flight of our becoming, the firelight of our remembrance, and your fearless flight. May we too remember we were never meant to stay small. So together we rise. And as I said, there is a lot of energy around this full moon eclipse. It's called the Blood Moon, and blood for women is a very sacred thing, and blood for the earth is a very sacred thing. We don't live without it. And it is the blood that comes from us that creates new beginnings. So we're entering the 9th month of the year, and this time of change, of slow change, We say the equinox because the days and nights are equal on either side of the hemisphere, but it portends change that are carried along by the cosmic winds and deep currents of the evolution that's going on in our country and our world, in our galaxy, in our universe. It's all the evolution. So the full moon lunar eclipse in the blood moon of Pisces, September 7th, it's a radiant doorway, but it's there for us to look beyond the moon, because when we do, we see SairAve, the dragon of the full moon, who is here to serve us in our transformation. And I love that these dragons have come to us at this time to really help us with everything, with the transformation that we're in. She's unmistakable. There is only a full moon, one for our planet in the sky at a time. And it goes through all its phases. And she, because she is the power of the full light of the moon, is unmistakable and fearless. And she doesn't wait for change like, well, maybe if things are, happening tomorrow or next year or whenever, I might do it. No, she leads change. And there's a part in all of us that can lead the change in our own life. So as she soars through galaxies and across all the forgotten star path, she, with her breath, opens the sky to ourselves, not with destruction, but with our destiny. She rides before the eclipse, SairAve, her body shimmering with constellations, and her memory. And her flight says to us, you are ready. You were born for this. And we've said that many times, haven't we? We were born for this. So it's not a full moon that's just another full moon, as I said. Not only is it the blood moon, it's an eclipse, and it's a turning tide time. It's a mirror of the soul, and it's a temple of dissolving and then becoming. It's like the phoenix rising from its own ashes. It's a dragon full moon. And in this particular planetary alignment, the nodes of destiny are humming like tuning forks. And that vibration helps draw us through the passage of immense personal and collective alchemy. I know you can feel it. We're all feeling that. The planet, our planet, is feeling that. So this full moon dragon doesn't fear this. She invites it and embodies it. And she asks you, will you let go of what no longer serves your flight? And I find that if we look at the wave of this life, that we have many flights, don't we? And some are very high and some are a little closer to the ground and then up again, and then we have a rest. But during this time, when SairAve asks us that, focus on what is your flight and let that bubble up. You don't have to think it, just feel it. Let it bubble up from your heart, from your belly. And as this eclipse approaches, old structures soften and mental forms will crumble, even your own. We're not talking about out there. We're talking about what we can control is us. So timelines that we've clung to start to dissolve like mist, like fog in the sunshine. And we're invited to surrender what didn't happen the way we imagined. It's almost every day that something that we didn't imagine does or doesn't happen. So trust that sacred delay and honor the slow bloom. Take a breath. This dragon full moon eclipse flies ahead of us lighting the path forward with courage and inviting our own fearless becoming. We don't have to know. We trust fearlessly what we are becoming, who we are becoming. And as the North Node of Destiny, which is really active right now, calls us forth, the South Node offers the release from self-sacrifice, from the martyr's path, from self-sabotage. And the full moon dragon whispers, it's not selfish to honor your soul. It is sacred. I am sacred, you are sacred, we are sacred ones. And the dragons and the Pleiadian Star Mothers brought us that memory so long ago. So SairAve, the full moon dragon, is here to be the midwife of humanity's metamorphosis and to remind you that you not only carry earth bones, but your starlight lineage. You are meant to dissolve and be reborn. You are meant to unshackle and remember, and you are meant to rise. This is not an end. It's an opening. So tonight, when you are under the eclipse, breathe with the moon, fly with the dragon, call SairAve, and lay down what no longer fits the shape of your becoming. Feel Saturn's steady hand. Feel the hum of Gaia's heartbeat. Her pulse under your feet. Feel the fire of your courage rising. And let the nectar of divine love and soul wisdom trickle through you, drop by drop, not rushed, not forced, but ripened in trust. The full moon dragon has no fear of the unknown. She is the unknown made radiant for us. And she invites you now to fly with the wild light in your own bones. This eclipse is medicine. It's the rebirth of your sacred flight. Namaste. Under the moon, flying through the stars.